Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of this Transport Fever 2 Moneyville County series, where it's now in-game 1922. In this episode we're going to set this up as kind of the interwar period. The 20s and 30s were generally seen as a time of kind of rapid growth as people moved out of urban centres to suburbs and new towns. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be building some new towns, but in this period public transport was vital for these new towns, so we're going to build them along pre-existing railway lines, or a couple of them kind of branches off them. So the first place we're actually going to put a new town is up here, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring a line from Nailsea that kind of goes to a town along here. That's going to go through to Norton Radstock. It's going to go to another new town here, and then it's going to terminate at Oswestry. So we're going to start with a station. This train station is going to be the centre of the town. And we're going to go for 240 metres. We're going to go for a larger town in this case. So we've got newer roads we're going to use. I'm going to put a road here. This train line is going to be electrified as well. We're going to put this new town, we're going to put it as small. We're not going to put it as tiny, we're going to go small. Slightly bigger. Chatham. So yeah, that's what this is going to be called. Chatham. You know, it would be nicer if the roads actually connected through the middle. So we're just going to build some more roads to kind of give this town a bit of structure. And it wants goods and fuel. I'm not sure how easy. Well, goods. Actually, that's over at Welling. So if we just create a branch, right, we could send them down here. And fuel, we'll find a way. We'll put a cargo platform as on the fourth track. Because we're only dropping off cargo. We don't need the store extra. We don't need a cargo building to store the cargo. Right, and yeah. So this line is going to come from here. We're going to do branches both ways, and we are going to run electric trains down here as well. So we are going to do a bit more electrification work in order for that to happen. So we are running down here. And then we're going to do this is going to be a tighter curve, isn't it? Which is fine. We're just going to rearrange signals. So there. I haven't put them on one way, that's still fine, to be honest. And just so that the signals are set up more efficiently. So we're going to delete these two here. We're just going to put some here, and then we're going to carry on going with the tracks towards Chatham. And we're going to go through to there. Then this road might be in the way. Yeah, it probably is more in the way, to be honest. And then we're going to run this back parallel to the other line, as usual. And that is the line. And then we are going to get these two tracks merging in like this. We're going to get also a track connection like this, and then we're going to put a crossover here. Probably more tracks than we need here, but that's the way we're designing this station. And that's going to run into this line here, over this bridge. So it's going to kind of bend off. I'm going to kind of try to keep it going over the road. There we go. It's going to go like that. and up this way. The railway companies now are working together more, so we don't have the same levels of competition between the companies, so this kind of line connecting up is absolutely fine. We're going to put of these bridges here, like that. We're still not going to be going for that high speed, so just going to bring the tracks in. 75 miles an hour, more than enough. It's not a main line by any means, but it is still going to have some usage. So if we do that, and then this goes into there, if we just go to there, like that, there we go. So those all connect up. There we go. That's how we're going to set it up. Right, signals. We don't need them that close, but we also don't want them too far away. We can have entering the station. Don't think anything's going to pass through, so we won't have any signals within the station. Just entering it. And then heading towards the junction. We can put one here. We're going to put one here. We're going to put one here. There we go. And that line is done. So we're also going to have a station on this line here. So we're going to cut it off. This station is probably going to have bypass tracks, I think. That's not what we wanted to do. We can close that down now. So if we just put we just kind of come off like this, bypass lines, put the building there, then tracks, we're just going to carry them on through like this, then we're going to put a track and platform on the other side. Then this platform we're going to cut short. Actually, no, we're not. Actually, yeah, we are. So what we're going to do here is put another track down and put. Actually, no, what we're going to do is going to put a cargo platform here. We're not actually going to use that track for cargo because it's being used for passenger. We don't want them to mix, but we are going to have just a track running down the back there, and even, I guess you could say, a terminating passenger platform if necessary. There. It's a bit of an odd station, but its layout is for efficiency. So we're going to connect a road up here to the station. We're going to build the town. That's Burnley is what it's going to be called, according to the game, which is fine. Put a road across here, road straight down. I'm going to rename the station to Burnley. And for some reason we have to rename both the cargo and passenger sides, even though it's the same station. And then this is actually a 100 limit line, so I can actually carry that on through. Then the bypass is 75. There we go. Then and then this is going to come in like that. I know that's very tight, but it doesn't really matter. And that's going to cut across like that. And same on this side, this is going to come in like that. It's a bit less tight on this side to come in. Now what we're actually going to do here is if we kind of bring this in like that, and then into this track, we can have a crossover here, like that. Then that works well. So signals, we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to put it on the bypass line instead. There we go, and then entering the station, yeah, and we're just going to place another set of signals a little bit further down in replacement of these two. and then it's going to run to Oswestry. So in terms of electrification, and we're going to have to do a curve of track here as well. It's going to run into Milton Radstock. There we go. Ooh. Set the signals how we would like them for the junction now. That's better. Then we'll budge these to here. Like that. And yeah, we'll do it like that. There we go. So in terms of electrification, we are actually going to now electrify this line all the way into Moneyville. Because it's already kind of like we'll be electrifying it so much of it anyway. That we may just do all the way. Including this train depot, which will now be able to send out electric trains. And Oswestry as well, this line's going to new line's going to terminate, but we're going to have electric trains carrying on up this line through Ramsgate. It's just a lot of electrification. We are actually going to set it up to Welling as well to be electrified, because we're going to send goods out of Welling to Chatham. So this whole kind of loop, if you like, is going to be electrified. And into Moneyville. There we go. And the train depot as well, I guess. We may as well do. Then the line in the depot here. Can this not be electrified? Yeah, it can. Come on. These three appear to not want to be electrified. No idea why it's doing that. But if we just do the tracks that connect to... Actually, no, that's not necessary. Just the tracks that connect up from this direction. Actually, no, it is. Suppose. Not that curve, though. We may as well. This side doesn't want to be electrified for some reason. We're just going to close this down. Yeah, that's weird. Don't think it's a huge issue though. But yeah, gosh, this is a lot of electrification we're doing. 4 tracks as well over here. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll only do this bit. Down here as electric, like that, and then into Nailsea. And that should be enough. Other than for some reason this bit of Welling, I'm just going to send the game a bit mad by just, if I did this, no, it still won't. Let's just go the whole way. There we go, hopefully. This is now electrified. What problems we got? This train is a bit confused. Let's just turn you around. But, right, so now, this Moneyville to Pershore via Oswestry, this is now going to be an electric train line, hopefully. Let's just check we haven't missed anything. No, we haven't missed anything. Manage vehicles, we're going to configure them to swap it out for an electric locomotive. So the first electric locomotive. And then we're going to set up a line which is going to go, get rid of that, from Oswestry to Burnley to Norton Radstock to Chatham and then to Nailsea, which can use any platform if the one it wants is full or occupied or whatever. Chatham, yeah, let's just change it the other direction, it should be on 1, there we go. And then Norton Radstock, Burnley. What? Why is it going on that platform? There we go. And back, so that's Nailsea to Oswestry passenger. And we will use, where's a good depot to use? What, this one, Oswestry. For now, we're just going to start off with one train, and we'll increase it to probably in the future. But also, if we send 2 out at once, they'll get bunched up. Right, this Oswestry goods line. This we're going to put an electric train on as well. They're newer cargo carriages or not? Let's just check. Oh yeah, there definitely are. So it's boxcar at the moment. It's a 60 capacity. Let's just give it an electric train. Box cars. We're gonna go 64 capacity. That's works. And we're also gonna set up a line to deliver Chatham its goods. So from Welwyn, any cargo platform over to Chatham. This is gonna be Chatham goods. Just so it can get a bit of an aid to start growing. And here we're going to put on boxcar. Probably go for an 80 capacity. It is a bit of a way, but it's not that far. I suppose Nailsea goods. This could also be electrified. And I think shortened as well. It doesn't look like that full of train. There we go. So we have now got some electric trains running down here, in amongst the diesel ones. So, gosh, these lines are always so full. And really what we need for these is bigger cargo carriages, so that we don't need as many of them, so the trains don't need to be long, or we can have the same number of trains but they're longer so they carry more. This line's nicely dropping off. Right, this needs food and fuel. Where is the fuel coming from? Fuel's coming from here. I'm sure if we just tagged another cargo station onto this side with 2 platforms, can also come onto this line though at a very slow speed if it needs to. And hang on. This is actually a more important direction for curve because we can just set that up as a double slip switch. There we go, and then this side we run it onto the main line here. There we go. cross over here. We're not going to have to be careful that our trains aren't too long. We put a signal there, signal there, signal there, like that. Then we got a fuel run. We've got fuel coming to Welling. No. We've got a fuel run to Welling to Burnley to Norton Radstock as well. Yeah, we fuel run to lots of places from here. Pershore as well. Yeah. So we'll start off with, let's go to Welling. Any cargo platform. This is Welling fuel. We'll then go for, I should be using either platform here as well. Hang on. Welling fuel. Use either platform. Thank you. Right, line 1, back to this. And then we're going to go to... Does any of them down here need it? Rushton as well. You know what, yeah, we will do a Rushton. Fuel line, because I assume it's not getting any, yeah. So that's going to be Rushton fuel. We might need to set up another fuel plant at this rate. Because I'm not sure how much... No, this does have more room for shipment, actually. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. So, yeah. We can set up a more... Moneyville to Lymington. Seems to need another train from there. Or maybe they're all just bunched up. Right. Moneyville West, either platform. Might need more than 2 platforms, but we'll see. Burnley. Go on this side. That's Burnley fuel. And then we've got one from here, either side. Norton Radstock doesn't have a cargo station. Saltburn does though, so that's Saltburn fuel. Then go from here, either platform. Chatham. Chatham fuel. This will cause it to start upgrading a lot. It's got a lot more shipment to do. And Pershore. Hopefully that's near where the fuel is wanted. Pershore fuel. And then Norton Radstock. Assume the fuel isn't... No, actually, no, we'll put the cargo station like here probably. Just a simple one. Stick it here. And then we'll just do single track line up to the main line. Right, no, let's just put one entering the main line there. Like that. Just do signals there. And then also from here, either platform. This could be Norton Radstock fuel. And delivering them the goods will cause them to start growing as cities. They won't grow too much because I did change the settings as to how cities grow, so they don't like expand massively, else you'll see with Moneyville. So right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines to provide trains for. We'll start with Welling. It's a relatively large place. Should all be electric trains. With tank cars. Welling will go for 63 to start with. Welling fuel. Could not connect all alternate terminals. Pause. Hopefully. Should be able to come down here. Okay, well in fuel managed line. For some reason, something's not quite right here. They can't come back out of this one. Don't really know what it is. It's Moneyville that's a problem. Looks like. I don't really get why that's the problem. Can't come into that platform. Can leave, but it can't come into that platform. Don't really know. This is weird. Everything's electrified. The last signal's there, so that shouldn't be a problem. To be honest, I might just set up a third platform anyway and see if this fixes whatever the problem is. I don't think it will, but we hope for the best. Yeah, we're going to have to change the crossover now anyway. So, if we just do this, and in fuel, don't really get why it can't come into there. Can it come into platform 3? No. What is wrong? Cannot come into another platform. If I got rid of this, that's not going to solve. This hasn't solved the problem. Get rid of this anyway. We don't need it. Maybe we'll just have to settle for routes to only go on one platform. So, well in, we'll go platform. Yeah, for some reason it can't. Just get rid of that signal there. Just test it now. Yeah, it is a problem if for some reason it can't have multiple platforms at the same time, which is weird. So, set up. Next we're going to do Burnley with a train from here. We're going to go for, once again, 63 capacity. Burnley fuel. It's not a problem on that line. We can only go into one of the platforms. This train, I don't know. Anyway, let's just leave it as that. Right, Chatham. It's going that way. It's quite a bit of a way, so we'll probably go for a 72 capacity for Chatham. And Chatham we will allow to go on platform 3. Next one is Norton Radstock. It's not that big a place, so even though it's a bit far away, we'll probably still only go for 60. Actually, no, 54. We'll go for Norton Radstock fuel. And this one will allow it to go on platform 3 at Moneyville West. Then Pershaw, it's a long way, so we're going to buy one train for Pershaw from here. We're also going to buy a train for Pershaw. Fuel. Let's just go platform 3 as well. We're also going to buy a train somewhere down at the other end if we can. Just so the trains are more evenly spaced out. Let's just put in a depot here. There we go. Let's just put in a depot. Put in a depot here. That has a 72 capacity, so we'll do the same here. Electric, and a 72 capacity for Pershaw fuel, because it's a big place and quite a bit of a way away. I'm just going to try and see if whatever is happening with this Welling train, let's just take off Moneyville West and add which way does this oh what? Why is it doing that? It's trying to go back this way. So managed line, after leaving Welling, you will please go down this way. Oh, I see what the problem is. No, that's not the problem. It's that's the problem, I think. And you can use all platforms there. There we go. That's where I was going, different direction. Yeah, that's what the problem was. Okay, so Rushden and Saltburn. Rushden, we're going to move on to platform 3 as well, I think. There we go. So Rushden is a long way away, isn't it? It's not that big a place though. We'll just buy one of these. Actually no, we'll go 2 of these with a 63 capacity. And we'll buy one from the other end. Oh yeah. No, we're going to have to go steam for this. We don't have diesel yet, do we? No, we're going to have to go steam. It's not electrified over to Rushden. And we're going to buy another one at this end, 63 capacity. Just to spread them out a bit, give us this long line. And then the last one we have to do is Saltburn. Saltburn's not too far away. It's a decent sized place, we'll probably give it... Actually no, we'll give this one... cargo. We'll give this one an 81 capacity Saltburn. And we'll then come back and see if there's any more demand on these routes. Right, this shipment's going to skyrocket. This depot is totally overloaded with trains to go out. Oh yeah, what I'm going to do actually, because I see what's happening here, we're going to put signals at the end of all the platforms. Just cause basically this train's never going to leave, because a train that's past this one is then suddenly queued to go ahead of it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Moneyville to Lymington seems to be particularly overloaded. So yeah, okay, there are people waiting for Nailsea towards Westbury. Where's the train? For Chatham, which has got quite a few people waiting, admittedly mostly to go the other way, but it's good nonetheless. This is now upgrading, which means it's going to want more oil delivered. And it happens over at Killingworth. And okay, this is getting enough crude oil in, it's just not shipping out enough oil because it can't. This is then the next, I think, thing we're going to electrify. Oop, there we go. We are going to electrify probably the majority of our lines eventually. But we're just kind of doing our main routes at the moment. We're also going to do, may as well now do this line that kind of comes around here. Electrified, given that. Everything else on this side is going to be electrified, and we're going to electrify it. Probably. Yeah, up to there as well. And we're going to electrify it around to Killingworth and then around to the We may as well actually do it down to Tunbridge Wells at this point, so that we can get the crude oil trains running on electricity. Because then they're more powerful, accelerate faster, and obviously when they're new electric trains, those will then be the best trains in the game. Because at the moment, the one electric locomotive is still a bit weak. But yeah, no, a lot of electrification work happening this episode. This line from Tunbridge Wells might end up going somewhere at some point. Kind of just ends there at the moment. Field turn. Nail siege demands construction material. We'll leave that for the time being. Right. This is now a matter of what tracks are connected up. First of all, it's a matter of selecting the exact tracks to electrify, and then which one's connected up to like that. Those are the ones we need to electrify to connect to this end. So, Tunbridge Wells goods, these trains can now become electric. And then that should be good. And then these Killingworth crude oil trains can also become electric as well. So this is all going because they all have multiple locos to be more powerful. But now they only need one electric loco to be that powerful. We've got one more train here. There we go. Should be better now. Now you'll see demands tools. Feel like, yeah, there is demand for one more train on this line. For now. And yeah, I think it's a good start. Spurley's going to be growing a bit. It's not going to be growing that much because I kind of changed the effects of different things. And also, is that emissions? Yeah, of Burnley, yeah, I suppose, given the whole town's right next to the railway station. Yeah. The emissions are still quite high. Still got steam trains running about. Pershore tools, yeah. What's this? Rushden fuel, yeah. Why is Rushden fuel going this way? Hold on. Oh no, that's just the way I think it's going out the depot or whatever. I don't really know. This is upgraded and now it seems to be upgrading again, which is good. Plenty of fuel on the platform. Maybe at some point this Rushden fuel route will actually pick up some fuel. That'll be helpful. But yeah. And I expect at this point there's going to be more oil dumped on the platform for this line. Which I guess we can now switch out these trains to electric as well. And in doing so I will increase the capacity I think a little bit as well. For all of them. Up to 144 from 126. So yeah, it's been a very successful episode. And yeah, hope you enjoyed watching it, and we will see you in the next episode where I think it will just be more of the same kind of electrifying lines, building new towns, whatever, on different sides of the map, because we've mainly focused here on this kind of bit. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.